Are you thinking about selling your company? Surely the first figure that comes to mind is the price. We all do it. But what if I told you that this figure, the one that obsesses you so much, is not the real key to the success or failure of the operation? At ILP Abogados, and throughout our career, we have seen countless entrepreneurs focus so much on the price that they end up neglecting the true pillars of a transaction. The details, the nuances that are hidden in the fine print. Sometimes, even frequently, we lawyers are the ones who do not alert clients to this detail. Let's talk about the Annex of Representations and Warranties. It may seem like a technical and boring document, relegated to the last stages of negotiation. Wrong. This annex is your company's risk map. Here you declare the real state of your business, finances, legal, labor, intellectual property. Every statement is a promise, and if it turns out to be false, be prepared for the consequences. Months of negotiations, often fruitless on generic clauses, end up condensing into one frantic night where the crucial details of this annex are defined. It is here where a large part of the real value of the transaction is played out, far beyond the initial price. A shrewd buyer knows this and will analyze it with a magnifying glass. Another factor that overshadows the price is the limit of liability. How much are you willing to assume if a problem arises after the sale? A percentage of the price, the full price, or the sum total of all contingencies without limit? This negotiation is vital. A low limit may leave the buyer unprotected, but an excessive one may make the sale unfeasible. Finding the right balance based on a realistic risk analysis is essential. Increasingly, we are seeing so-called specific indemnities. They are used to address specific risks identified during the company review. For example, a specific litigation or a tax problem. They can be useful, but their abuse complicates the operation and can generate future conflicts. Clearly defining their scope and limits is crucial. Finally, think about how potential future problems will be managed. Who will decide the legal strategy? Who will pay the initial costs? Agreeing on clear mechanisms for defense against contingencies can save a lot of money and displeasure in the long run. Selling your business is much more than agreeing on a price. The real key lies in those nuances that are often negotiated at the last minute. Don't just focus on the bottom line. Understand and negotiate every detail of the contract, especially the assumption of risk. Therein lies the true value and future peace of mind of your transaction. Don't ignore the fine print, because often it's what really counts. Focus your queries and challenge our AI Atenea. Complex questions, expert answers. More information at ilpabogados.com and ilpstartup.com.